So I'm not sure if this is a really good idea, but I'm going to start recording videos because I found it quite useful to track my table tennis progress and my golf progress with videos. And at the moment, I'm embarking on a kind of um, not really a diet, but like a health and fitness plan. So I track it on a spreadsheet, but I'm thinking if I record a video once a week, I can look back over these, see how I'm doing, and it might be useful for anyone else too, because I've learned quite a lot from a few different experiments I've done, which I've done via my lifestoogood.net website. Tim Ferriss's slow carb diet, the paleo diet, my own diet plan, various things for exercise and strength, and this now is a bit of a combination of all of the things I've learned, plus something I'm quite keen on, which is the microbiome diet. I read a book about that. The microbiome diet, forget, it's not a diet. The microbiome itself. I read a book on that. I can't remember the title. I should have looked at that before I put this video together. Something like 10% microbiome. I'll put that in the next video next week. But anyway, the book was great, and actually there's now a documentary which is also great and contains a lot of the same information that I read in that book. That documentary is called Hack Your Gut Health, and it's on Netflix at the moment. So I recommend watching that. Basically, it's all about how important the microbiome is. So one of the things in my new plan that I'm doing is, rather than trying to move to a vegan diet or replace things or be more healthy, I'm simply trying to add more diversity in my diet by eating more plant-based food. So it doesn't mean I'm giving anything up. It just means I'm trying to get as many different plant-based items into my diet every week as possible, every day. And the more that I get into my diet, then the better that is for my microbiome, for my gut bacteria, which is good for your health. That's one component. The other components are a kind of a health regime, a fitness regime, in terms of doing enough exercise, tracking things, how many steps I do every day, nothing excessive. I just want to be able to do at least 5,000 steps a day. It's often over 10,000, but at least 5,000, just keep moving. Trying to do exercise. Most of it is trying to do as much as I can rather than kind of hard and fast rules. So I can talk a little bit more as we go on, but what I wanted to do is every week say something about where I'm at. The goal and the big items in my plan are not to lose weight, but to lose fat. So when I started doing this, I had around 16% fat, like high 15%, so 15.7, 15.8. And at the moment it's fluctuating around 14%. It was 13.7 today, and I'm looking to get consistently around 13%, 13%, I'd be very happy. I'm looking to get to 13% or lower, but ideally 13% by the end of the year. And it's now February. So I think that's a realistic plan, and I think at 13% body fat, that's going to be good. It's going to be quite healthy. The other figure that I track is Vascular Age, which I get for some Withings, I don't know how to pronounce that, body scales. And at the moment that's a big concern because my actual age is 51, but my vascular age is 53, which basically means my arteries are a little too stiff, they're not flexible enough, and my blood circulation is not as good as it should be for my age. So I want to get that down. It's probably a good moment to mention another thing that I saw recently on telly, which was fascinating. It's from a guy called Brian Johnson, you might have heard of, and the documentary is called Don't Die. I'd recommend watching that as well. That's pretty extreme. He's a millionaire who spent something like $4 million a year on trying to reverse his aging. He's at 0.64, so he ages biologically 0.64 years for every year he actually ages, and various things he's saying that he's got the age of 30 or 18 for various different things, various different factors. I'm not going to that extreme, but I want to basically be more injury-free, be healthier, and try and get that my biological age down a little, or at least be biologically or feel healthier and younger than I actually am. So I want that vascular age to be, for example, less than 51. When I'm 51, I'll be 52 shortly, so if it's less than 52, that's fine too. But ideally even younger, because that's a sign of good health. It's good for your, in that case, cardiovascular health. My blood pressure was pretty poor after a stressful last few years, but I'm actually consistently green now. So it was great because recently I had a blood pressure of something like 99/66, which I think is fantastic for my age. When it was much higher, it was red previously. At times last year, it was like 170/90 or something like that. All I want really for the blood pressure is for it to be green, and so those are really the three things that I'm looking at. Is I would like to be stronger, but that'll happen naturally as I do more exercise. But I really want my fat percent to be down, my vascular age to be down, and my blood pressure to be really good. And then I know I'm in good health. That's it for now.